What's up everyone? So we're back on St John for the first time in a little while. I'm going to show you 3 boss fish that I caught during this session over a couple of swims. Don't forget, smash that like, that is really important guys. So let's crack on without further ado. So as you can see here, I cast out, I'm fishing round about the sort of 60 yard mark. I've got all 3 rods in one area, and as I'm about to show you here, it was unbelievable. I cast out, a big cattail come up as you can see, and I just had that feeling this is it. The rod starts to rip off and we pick it up and we're into a fish. Now I've done a few fish on here, I'd had a few fish, I'd changed swims a couple of times because I'd seen cattails in the area, so it was only a matter of time. This fish is fighting like a beast. As always, whenever you hook into a good fish, one of your other rods is guaranteed to go off. That goes without saying. That is awesome. That feels really strong. During this fight, I must admit, I was over the moon because I'd been fishing Monte Bravo, and although there was fish coming, St John feels more like home on this game for me. Maybe because I'd spent a lot of time on here, and I'm still after the small plated and the big plated. Come on, what is this? Let's pull it in. It's gaining some good distance, 75, 76 yards. Real tensions, only on 30, as you can see there, 33, 35, and it's pulling. It really is. 85 yards out now. Wow, this is going. At this point I'm just hoping it doesn't head to the bank. Come on. I don't want it to get up the bank. I want to keep it in the middle of the lake. That was one good thing about this swim. I had plenty of water either side of me. I'm on, as you look at the map guys, I'm on the north side of the map, nearest the left hand corner. So as you're looking at the lake, I'm nearest the left hand corner. Wow, this was really fighting. 102 yards now. I've started to gain a little bit on it now. Excuse me. It's not pulling me down the lake anymore. I'm starting to get back on it. I've managed to up my reel tension. As you can see, my line is £20 line. It's absolutely maxed out most of the time. Trying to keep maximum pressure on the fish. I've lost so many of these big cats that it kind of makes you nervous when you're fishing for them and you hook into them. Come on, in you come. Now as you can see, I do keep the weather on dynamic weather, mainly on long days if I'm honest, and I do like to fish into the night. It's not so bad on St John because you get good moonlight, so it gives you good coverage of the lake. You can still see what's going on for the sake of a video. It's coming in lovely now. Come on, in you come. You can see that tail popping out. At this point I've got no idea what this fish is. No, don't go in there. Wow. Come on, out you come. Oh. Bit of a glitch there, was suffering with a bit of lag on the game if I'm honest during this session. Come on. Come on. In you come. No, please don't go there. This is the bit where they can walk up the bank on you. You want to try and keep them out as much as possible. Come on. Out you come. Nice. Doing the 8-9 yard dash, so I know it's getting close to the end for it. God, that is a big tail. That is a big fish. Oh yes, get in it. Look at the size of that. Unbelievable. Look at that. What one is it? Hopefully it's one we haven't had before. Spotty. £58 on the button. absolutely over the moon with this, and a first return to St John's Lake as well. I'm so happy about that. One of the fish that I haven't had. I've been after a few of the cats and mainly the carp, but I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with that. That is awesome. We're gonna carry on and see how we get on. So after a little while I decided to change swims. We'd been joined by another friend of ours, and it was time to go back to my favourite little corner as well. Now for those of you, this is on the part of the lake that sort of juts out. It's the north side, tucked up along them reed beds. You can't fish that bank that I'm fishing to unless you stalk around there. If you stalk around there you can fish it, but there's only a couple of spots. I'd seen a couple of good fish down here, and I decided to try my luck on here. I had the wind coming in on my face as well, which always helps. I think it was on my face. Feels like a good fish, this. Pulling and pulling. Unfortunately there is a part of the glitch in the lake where you can't really see the marker. You can't tell if it's going around the corner or if it's, there you go, just pop back up. Fighting quite hard, quite tough. I was thinking this is a boss fish, to be honest, when I had it on. Does feel good. Come on, in you come. Now a lot of these boss fish, I fish 3 rigs when I'm on here. This time round I fished a size 6 weed rig chod with a 15mm high vis pop-up, which is the yellow pop-ups. I fished a 20mm tiger nut on a size 4 hook, again for the chance of the cats, and I also fished an 18mm dumbbell, the yellow ones, the high vis dumbbells, on a size 6, or yeah, on a size 6 hook. Now it goes in the following order: number 1, number 2 is the high vis pop-up, number 3 is the tiger nut, and number 1 is the dumbbell. Come on, in you come. They fight so much harder in here, it's unbelievable. For small fish, these fish in St John fight hard. I was surprised how hard they fight in comparison to, say, some of the 20s. Nice. Looked like a nice fish. Don't think it's a boss though. Or is it? Oh, look at that. What a fish. Which one is it? It looks like baby plated. That is amazing. Yep, baby plated. £30, 7 ounces. Can't grumble at that. I've had this one before. I really want small plated and big plated. 2 fish that are missing from my list. And ironically, the 2 guys that I was fishing with, one of them had big plated and the other one had small plated. So it just goes to show sometimes that's how it goes. But what a stunning fish, and what a return to St John's Lake. I'm so happy. I've had the big cat, spotty, now baby plated. Awesome. That is amazing. And that one was on a 15mm high vis pop up, guys. Alright, so we're going to get the rods back out. Like I say, number 1 is on the dumbbell, number 2 is on the high vis pop up, and number 3 is on a 20mm tiger nut. Just get these rods back out. So pleased with the way this session has gone, guys. I also caught one of the boss roach. It was one of the smaller ones, £3, 10 ounces or something like that. Hulk, which I've had before. I was going to put it into the video, but unfortunately I can't find where I'd saved the footage. I've got so much footage sort of saved for you guys, I couldn't find it. Let's cast this out. Okay, so number 3 rod's sort of ripped off. The 20mm tiger nut, let's get that one. It's fighting well. They always go for that bank. You always have to side strain them away if you can. Keeping the real tension tight. Come on, get away from there. Always trying to get in them reeds. Problem is, if they get to the back of the reeds, they will walk up the bank. That is a major problem, as we all know. Nice, pulled him away. Another run on another rod, always a good sign I think. If you've got a fish on that's pulling quite well and one of your other rods go, I always think it's a boss fish you're playing. But we'll see what happens. Feels good. Ah, lost that one. That's just bad luck. Okay, we've hit into this one. This also feels pretty good. Not quite sure why that other one come off. I know I kept my line tension quite high. I didn't think it was high enough to snap the line. But we'll see what happens. Come on. Yep, just got to back that down just a little bit. I'm just holding it now. I don't want it to go into them reeds. Definitely not. Come on, in you come. Come on. It's not coming in easy. It's staying out on the left hand side. There's a little bay there that's full of weed and snags. Nice, nice. He's in now. Come on. Doing the 8-yard dash in the danger zone, guys. You know the score by now. Come on. Get in. Yes. Oh, it don't look particularly big. It fought hard. Oh wow, what an amazing looking fish. Look at that. That is amazing. It's not a boss fish, but what an awesome fish. Only £23, 5 ounces, but I had to include this in the video. Look at it. It is stunning. For a carp, that is the way forward. So let's crack on. I've got the rods back out on the spots, and as you can see, I've got number 1 rod's gone off. This is on the dumbbell. Now I'm catching equally on each of the rods. Oh, it's a cat. Nice. This is on an 18mm dumbbell, guys, size 6 hook. Oh, just banging around the back of them reeds there. Got to try and keep him out. Come on, keep him away. Keep the rod tension high. It's all you can do, guys. He's desperate to get up the bank now. Definitely a cat. I can see his tail popping out now and again. Wow. I really am pushing my luck with that line tension though. You could hear it bleeping. Come on. Out you come. Oh, it's a bit more side strain this way. See if we can edge him away. 60 yards, 61 yards. He's definitely making a little run for it. He's glitched on the map. Has he gone round the corner? I can't quite tell. 73, 74 yards. He's definitely going for it. It's definitely a cat. I didn't think it was particularly big at first, but now I'm starting to think this is a bigger cat. Come on. Come on. Get round. Yeah, is he round that corner? It looks like he could be, or he might be just glitched under the map slightly, or under the lake as it was. Keeping that rod tension high, that line tension. You can hear it bleeping when it hits the maximum, but with these cats you've got to try and keep them under control, otherwise we all know they sort of run for the hills as it was, or the caravan park, or the trees. Yeah, come on. Starting to get him back a little bit now. The yardage is coming back. Nervous time when you're playing these big cats for sure. Come on. 50 yards now. He's sitting up high on the surface. He's only a foot underneath, or 2 foot underneath the surface. Come on. In you come. Number 3 rod's off. I want to see which one it is now. I'm really nervous now. When they get this close, I know under the rod tip is really dangerous. No, that's a big cat. That looks pretty big. I didn't think it was at first. Look at that. That is huge. Oh my days, yes. Well, that is a relief. Which one is it? Come on. Wouldn't mind catching a few more of these, I've got to be honest. Oh, it's black cat, £63 on the button. That is awesome. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I apologise about the quiet commentary. Everyone in my house was in bed, so I had to try and keep my voice down just a little bit. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, guys. What a way to come back on St John. 4 boss fish it was actually in total, including the roach that you didn't see, but absolutely over the moon. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Look after yourselves. Take care. Peace.